Good morning. Good morning, beautiful and amazing people. Welcome to another edition of Monday Motivation. I was thinking about what I wanted to talk about this week, and I wasn't. A lot of ideas weren't just popping into my mind. So, what did come into my mind is the fact that it's spring, and I love this time of year. One of the reasons I love this time of year is because I get to see the benefits of all of the work that I put in last year in my garden, and I get new ideas for what I would like to accomplish in my garden and new things that I would like to add and changes that I would like to make and things like that, right? So what I wanted to do is I wanted to give you guys a garden tour, and then we're going to pull all of this together at the end, what it is that I'm thinking and how it may motivate you or inspire you, okay? So let's start right here. I'm going to be switching the camera back and forth as we do this video, okay? First thing I'd like to show you is my fig tree. Last year, a limb fell out of the tree behind me and almost utterly destroyed this fig tree. But the fig tree actually has the ability to bend when something kind of hits it. It didn't really just break the tree, it bent some of the limbs, right? And this tree has bounced back. In fact, I was able to get some fruit off of it last year, right? I planted this tree maybe 6 years ago. All right, and it's even got little suckers growing off the bottom. I can take those off and repot them and make brand new plants. That's a whole nother story. All right, let's go over here. Blackberries. Last year I went crazy with blackberries, and I planted blackberries all along this fence line right here. All right, and you see these flowers? Those are eventually going to be blackberries. These were planted last year, by the way. Okay. I'm not going to show you my garden boxes because those were just tilled up about a week or so ago, and I haven't really put any plants in there yet. All right. Let's move over to something else that I planted. I planted this year. All right. This is a peach tree. I planted this peach tree about 2 months ago, maybe, or a month and a half ago. And actually, after I put it in the ground, it dropped all of its peaches that it was producing. I think it's more focusing on root growth right now. But there's a peach tree here, and it's really healthy. It's looking great. It's actually putting out new leaves, as you can see right there. That's new growth. That's pretty cool. Let's move over here to blueberries. It's a blueberry lane. You see the actual blueberries on there. Let's move a little bit quicker because I didn't want this video to be too long. All right, so there we go. And let's move over here. Nice, nice big blueberries. Look at them actually starting to turn blue right there. That's huge, man. Size of your thumb. All right, let's move over here. Lots of blueberry bushes there. Some roses. And here we go to another peach tree right here. This is my second year that I've had this peach tree. And you need to listen very closely to what I'm telling you about this particular peach tree. Remember what I'm telling you. This peach tree, the second one that I'm showing you, this one was, I've had this for 2 years. Last year in the winter time, I actually put this one into the ground and planted in the ground. Initially, it was planted into a big pot, and it produced peaches for me, in fact. And last year in the winter, I put this one in the ground. So this is the second year that I've had this tree, right? If you take a look right here, you see peaches on the tree, right? Some nice big peaches. In fact, look right over there. All right, that's a cluster of them, three or four of them. Boom, boom, peaches everywhere. Peaches, peaches, right? Let's keep that in mind for as we move forward. We're gonna finish this talk. All right. I put in some rain barrels too, which you can see right over there. It captures rain off the shed. But here's some blackberries, actual blackberries. All right, they're starting to turn colors as if I'm gonna be eating some of them blackberries soon. All right, these were also put in last year. Last year in the summer, I planted these blackberries, blackberry plants. Okay. Now, why did I come out here and give you guys this tour? I got about two more things to show you. Is this the success that we achieve in life? A lot of times is not the result of what you are doing right now. It's things that you actually did in the past. It's things that you did years ago. It's things that you accomplished and you started putting into work a while back. All right. So I would never be achieving the success and the provision that those plants are going to be providing for me if I just did that yesterday. That's work that I put in a while back. So with that being said, you got to get started. And the success that you're going to achieve with the things that you're doing, it's going to come in the future. Success nowadays can be viral. You can put out a video, you can do something, and it can just go crazy, right? But for the most part, success is achieved by things that we work on long term, and we stay the course, and eventually you start seeing that success just roll over and just get better with time. Let me show you this right here. This is this is pretty cool, right? This is a muscadine vine. I planted this la- last year, right? And I got it trained to go up to this wire right there and go down the wire on both ends. See that wire going all the way down there? I got it from a little stick that I planted, and I got it to go all the way up and then go down the wire. And if you look very carefully this year, in fact, let's look right here, you see little muscadines, some people call them scuppernongs, growing on the vine. Again, I couldn't have planted that tree or this plant, that muscadine vine. I couldn't have planted that yesterday and see what I'm getting out of it now. That's, you have to have vision to see that you can produce something like that. You can put it in the ground now, put the work in, and then a year later, 2 years later, you start to see the what that tree or that plant is going to give you. And it's the same thing with your life, with your business, with your motivation to start working out and doing different things, relationships with your family. You got to start planting those seeds now if you want to see the benefits to what work you're doing in the future. Here's another one. Look at that. That's a muscadine vine. It's being trained to go down the wire, all right, and go down the wire here, reach the end of the wire over on this side, all right. So, and yeah, walking up my walkway, all right. That's about 3 years old. Oh, I didn't even know the flowers were starting to bloom. Oh wow, that's these are my gardenias, and they smell beautiful. Oh my God, I just want to smell that. That, oh, and you see the little flower pods? It's gonna have flowers all over it this year. All right, hostas going up the walkway, hostas. All right, so let's end this talk really quick by saying, I know you guys been out there, you've been grinding, you're trying to get things accomplished, get things done. Keep doing it. All right, even if you're not seeing some of the benefits of it right now, lay the groundwork, lay the foundation for what you're gonna build. All right, and you're gonna have a legacy for the future, but you got to keep pushing. All right. I hope this has been beneficial to you, man. I want you guys to have a great week. And I don't know. It's a beautiful life, man. I threw something up on Twitter today. I'm gonna share with you. Oh, it says I got a low network connection. It's probably the Wi-Fi. Um, I said that I like being busy. I like being busy. Let me see if I can turn this Wi-Fi off. There it is. It says I like being busy. Sitting on the couch or sitting somewhere and doing nothing is actually depressing to a guy like me.